Charli Brixton, and welcome to the newest episode of Getting to the Pussy. Yes! Hey, y'all. How are we doing? I know it's been a freaking... Okay, actually, I got a notification from one of my listeners, and they was like, bitch, you didn't drop a podcast episode since October. What the fuck is going on with you? I need one. And I was like, oh shit, you're right. Ow! So I am here. I took some time. I went traveling. We got lots to talk about, honey. Good stuff. But I'm happy to be back. It's been a minute. Let me catch you guys up. I was on a Shut the Fuck Up Charli campaign. I was on a Shut the Fuck Up Charli campaign. The last time we were talking, I told you guys I was like a little bit upset that I couldn't believe, with the weight I gained over the year. And I was really trying my best to lose that shit, right? I was working and I was really trying to figure it out. I got to a solution though, but I was really working my ass off. And I get to the point where I feel like if I am in this lab of work and if I'm working on myself, there is no way in hell, how can I, and it's weird, right? It's like, how can I encourage others? How can I motivate others when I'm not sure of what I'm doing? I mean, and maybe that's the Capricorn in me, that's the righteous in me, but I'm the type of person, I don't want to listen to someone if I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me, you can, right? But you can't tell me about success and perseverance and all of this stuff if I don't see it. So I went on, at that time, success, perseverance, I was not really seeing that for myself. So I was like, you know what? Let me shut the fuck up. Let me take a break. Let me get my shit together. So when it's together, I can know what the hell I'm saying. And I wish others would do more of that, but whatever. So I took a pause and I really worked on myself. I test lab some things. I cannot wait to explore it and talk with you guys about it. One, I am happy to say that, yes, honey, all that weight I gained, I fucking lost. We are done. I mean, we're not done with this journey, honey. We're still getting to the pussy. Absolutely. We need to see all of its glory without sucking in that belly. But no. But I've lost I would say it was 18 to 30 pounds. I don't know. But anyway, I dropped those pounds this year. We're done. And I'm excited because now I get to start back. Not start, but I get to finish what I set out doing. As you guys know, I felt like I had a very good before the year, I moved into a new place, developed new habits, gained some weight, and I really started to really work. So I'm going to tell you guys what worked for me at this time. I found myself again. And when I mean I found myself again, I went back to fucking basics. So the first year when I lost 70 pounds, I was hardcore. My diet wasn't the best, no, but I did something that seemed a little bit extreme, but it worked out. I made sure that I start to burn 2,000 calories a day. How the hell you do that? 2,000 calories a day, that's almost maybe the equivalent of a 3-hour workout maybe. But I incorporated that back, and baby, honey, the pounds started dropping again. It started to drop again. I was like, oh, here I go. I wasn't so hungry. How I did it, I get up, how I'm still doing it, right? I get my ass up in the morning. I work out for at least an hour and a half. And it could be something stupid. Sometimes I'm on YouTube or I'm playing a freaking walking video game on my Oculus or something. And I'm just chilling, right? But I'm up, I'm moving my body. I burn at least maybe 500, 600 calories. Midday, when I go to work, I take a walk, at least a 30-minute walk. That's at least a mile and a half. That gets me closer to my calorie goal, right? My calorie deficit. Another thing I do when I go home, and they say, and this is scientifically proven, that your body is at its best from the times of close to 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So this is when, y'all, I kick it. I fucking run. I get my miles in. I can now run at least 4 miles, sometimes 5 miles when I'm feeling real good. And I do that almost on a daily basis. I went back to running because I felt like that was the best way to shake up my body. 100%. It makes me uncomfortable. I still love boxing. I'm getting back into the jump rope, but it's something about running. It's continuous. I sweat, and I swear to you, it's probably in my mind, but when I wake up, I always feel smaller. I don't know. My thighs are looking fucking amazing. And my belly, Bitch. Oh my gosh. My belly. I had an obsession, of course, with the high waist pants movement that's here right now. And even though I still hate high waist pants, but I brought me some, 2 pairs, and I love that when I put it on, it does not look like my ass is showing for my belly. Like, dude, I'll admit it, whatever. Like, I totally had the ass front thing going on for a minute. And so I'm happy I put those waist pants on, and I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I see my belly, but it's cute, honey. Let's keep on working this. Let's do this. And I say I am a dress lover. I love dresses. I love sweater dresses. But if you really, really want to make yourself uncomfortable, buy you some pants. Just buy you some jeans. It can really tell you where the hell you are. Not stretch though, but buy you some real pants, some jeans. It can tell you physically where you are. And it was nice. So I went back to basics, right? I started to pull up my workout again, and I'm just really creating a calorie deficit, right? I'm burning 2,000 calories. It does not mean I eat those 2,000 calories. Hell no. I eat, but I keep it cute. So food wise, I still do my intermittent fasting. It's been working incredibly well. I have been really, 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 I love, this is awful. I love to break my fast with coffee and creamer. But I realize I can't have that creamer until like after 4 o'clock. So if I need a coffee or if I need a shot, I just have a little nasty shot and I call it a day. And I work out, but that has been working for me well. Y'all, I tried to do, okay, so I still do the vegan thing. I am probably vegan like 3 days out the week. And to me, that's like having some soup, kale soup, potatoes, bread. Oh, I love me some bread. And I've been holding it down, but I have been chilling a little bit on the whole vegan thing. And two things happen with that. One, once again, I love when you go vegan and when you go like plant-based vegan, where you're not dealing with so much chemicals, so much boxes and stuff. It's beautiful. You're healthy. It's great. Where I fucked up was I started to really get into the vegan byproducts, the vegan products, like the whole Beyond Burgers and oat ice cream, which is horrible for my pussy. Like, oh my gosh. Like, anyway, so I started to have all these vegan products. And then I'm allergic to soy. So I'm eating these products. I'm having soy. I'm fucking up my pussy. It's awful. So I was like, okay, no, let me stop the whole vegan products. Let me chill out. Like, my version of vegan is now just vegetables and plants and salad. I don't get any of those byproducts. I love fucking ice cream. I do. And right now, there is not a brand of ice cream that I am loving right now. There used to be a coconut brand. It was a Coconut Dreamery or something, and they went out of business. And now everything is made with fucking oat milk. And I love this ice cream called Van Leeuwen. It's amazing. And they used to have this beautiful like cashew ice cream, and now they're doing oat milk, and I'm like, dude, my pussy doesn't like oat milk. Like, it doesn't. It gets irritated. So I'm saving my vagina, and yeah. So I realize, hey, I really can't do I can't be the vegan I want it to be. So I have on the weekend, I have my grits, I have my bacon, so good. But I am aware of my meat and cheese that I'm eating. So I make sure that I do not make a party of that over the week. But I do have a cute time over the weekend, and that's been working. Like, bitch has been burning, honey. This body has been looking amazing. Where I feel like I am on that, like, my body is a machine again, man. It's burning. It's showing me my result in my work, and I am in awe. And if you are on this journey, man, if you're working in for weight loss, y'all get moving. Just get fucking moving. Do something every day and make it consistent. And it doesn't matter what the fuck you do. Just make it consistent where you are moving. I go down to my gym and then I see like these women. Sometimes they come in, sometimes they don't. They have trainers, and the trainers make them do all these dumbass moves like frog squats while they film them, and they don't do shit, by the way. And you're doing all of these movements, and I'm looking at these women and I'm like, you're not enjoying yourself, are you? Like, you're not going to be here next week. You're not going to continue. And guess what? They're not there. They don't enjoy themselves. They're miserable. So I would say if you really want to go into a workout plan and a movement plan, enjoy yourself. Like you really have to enjoy what the fuck you're doing. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. I know that people, they like waiting for friends to go to the gym or they like waiting for partners to walk. You can't. This is really a solo project. Like you just got to do it. I'm so proud of two of my friends, one of my homegirls. Oh my gosh, honey. She is releasing this weight so well because she's like, hey, she just needs to get on top of it, you know? And then one thing what she's doing is, and I want to encourage everybody, is you need to get out of your comfort zone. Do something that's going to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. Where, for example, she was working only for 30 minutes. Now she works out for 45 minutes, an hour. That's what her body needed to take her there. So it's one of those things where you want to challenge yourself. Maybe give yourself more time. Give yourself more sweat. For my people who are afraid of their knees, trust me, as a 200-pound woman, bitch, I can run. You can run. You just have to focus on your health and your inflammation. There are a couple of nutritional things that I've been putting back in me, in my diet, and it's been working so well, y'all. A couple of things that I've been doing again is sea moss. I am too busy to blend the damn sea moss, so I just order the sea moss capsules. From where I'm figuring it out. I do like Pharmacy for Life. I go to this other place. Oh my gosh, Upful Blends. So I order from them. So I've been able to take my sea moss. I still take my chlorella. I love it. I don't have to wear deodorant with chlorella. I get a little piece of sunshine every day. So I have my sea moss. I have my chlorella. I have also because I caught the flu, honey. But let me tell you, the flu ain't okay. The flu is awful, but isn't the flu like your own personal diet? Like, the flu, I lost an additional 8 pounds. Now, mind you, it usually takes me a month to lose that. No, not with the flu, bitch. Because the flu, you don't want to eat and you just sweat and you're miserable. So with the flu diet, I dropped an additional 8 pounds. But that really encouraged me when I can say when I had the flu, it was kind of cool, guys, because I had no mucus at all. Like, I know people around me, they had like a cough. They had mucus, not me, because I take sea moss. So I was just a fatigued, tired, sweaty mess, but I did not have a cough. I probably had like one day of sneezing, and that's it. So if you do not do anything, if you have not taken anything from this podcast, get you some sea moss. Get you some sea moss, people. Get you some chlorella. Oh my gosh. I was able to have the flu and maintain and just breeze by it. It was great. And lost an additional 8 pounds. Ew. That was wonderful. But really, really, those supplements are God. They're amazing. Take them. Another thing that I incorporated back are my adaptogens. I can't believe I stopped taking them, and I wonder why I was so fucking moody, dude. So I started to incorporate adaptogens back in my diet. And for those, we talk about it all the time, right? That's the ashwagandha, the rhodiola, the hisho wu, the chandra berries, the uluruthrol. All of these, I make my powder again. I have my powdered tea in the morning time, and then I put it in my coffee in the afternoon, and I am amazing, bright. I'm up again. It's so weird when you stop taking shit, and it's like, why did we stop taking it? I also reopened back my weight loss journal, my body bank journal. I put in every day what I'm doing, and I'm not surprised that I am now fully again 30 pounds down. Yes, I can say that, and I can be so proud of it. I am on my Instagram videos again, like moving my body and shaking. I feel fucking good, y'all. And I want y'all to get some of this goodness. So please, 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 really, if you are on this whole weight loss journey, we're going to talk about feeling good on the insides, honey, because we got stuff to talk about. But if you are on this weight loss journey, please, please, please step your shit up. Get into more movement. Have a double workout. It's okay, right? Like, you want to take it there? Fucking take it there. But take your supplements. Take your natural supplements. They are so good for you, and they are going to but mentally, you may not think you can do it, but these supplements are going to help you take your body where it needs to go without the pain. So please, 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 y'all, the holidays are here, but shit is not over. So I'm done updating you guys, right? So let's get into our topic. I'm super excited about our topic today. And this starts where someone was like, oh, you look good. Because I am dressing. I had on a red dress. I looked fabulous. And someone was like, oh, you look good. Oh, you getting your ass tossed, ain't you? Oh, you getting that pussy in now. And I was laughing. And I was like, no, I have not had sex. Cunnilingus. I have not had any of those things for about 7 months, almost a year. And they're like, Charli, are you okay? And I'm like, dude, I'm fine. I'm like, I'm controlling my hormones right now. I'm having a great fucking time. So today our episode is called Hormones and Holidays, how you can get through it. I have been test labbing the fuck out of myself with my hormones. And and everyone knows, I love sex like the rest of them, right? When I look at people, sometimes I'm like, am I making love to them or I'm talking to them? But it's in me. It's in my body. I'm from Florida, Florida water. Jesus, I'm hot all the time. But there has been something I've been really, really controlling in myself. And I would say is that why I'm like losing so much weight? Is that why I'm working out? I'm happy. I'm dressing well. I'm looking good because I ain't been fucking. Yes, that is why. And so I wanted to talk about it.
And I wanted to talk about it because, honey, so if there's this biologist named Don Maslar, honey, and Dawn is like put me on to something that I knew about, but I didn't know about, and just turned up my whole world. So, Miss Dawn, honey, Dawn Maslar wrote an article about how we respond to our hormones and how different people love. So, of course, with women, right, we have this thing called oxytocin. Um, I always want to say Oxycontin, Jesus, but oxytocin. And so they call that the oxytocin hormone is the cuddle hormone, right? And this is how women we love. And it's this thing where we get that, of course, through hugging, through sex, and so I've heard so many women, even with the booty calls, right? You're getting fucked down like she, whatever is eating the fuck out of you, like you getting your salad. Why? Okay, maybe I just want my ass eaten. I'm like, you're getting your salad tossed. I'm sorry. But it's this thing about, you're getting and I know my homegirls, they're like, oh, I'm not going to fall in love. No, girl, we're just fucking. We're just fucking. We're just fucking. And 3 months, honey, they're crying or they're on Instagram playing like Sade. And they're going through it. And they're like, I know he was no good, but guess what, girl? You let him hit that bottom. You let her hit that bottom. But even for men, it's something about good sex. It makes you feel good. And I realize when I have good sex, an amazing sex, and that person could be a fucking asshole or they can be the most, I don't know, aesthetically, whatever. It's going to be naturally that I somehow I fall in love with them or I want to be close or I have this need where I just want, and it's not necessarily the person, it's that hormone you produced in me, like that I'm just connecting to you, and fuck, you don't deserve any of this fucking attention. But because this oxy hormone is blowing up in me, I have no choice but to submit to the shit. Fuck. And when that happens, sometimes we're called weak, we're called needy. And let me tell you, you are not weak, you are not needy. It's a fucking hormone. I'm sorry. You'll let it get the best of you. It's okay. So cut yourself some slack. Give yourself some fucking grace. I apologize. You got some good dick and it caused your hormones to fly. Shit happens. You will be okay. So for me, I've been avoiding all good dick. I've been avoiding making out. Not necessarily avoiding, I just haven't been putting it on my forefront, Like, I realized, I was like, I have shit to do. I have a body to work on. I have a podcast to record. I have stuff to write. I got to start filming. Like, is this a great time for me to have all this confusion right now? No. So I'm just been like, I swear to you, I feel like dick lands in my lap, or like someone's like, I want to give you head. And I'm praying that no one just gets on their knees, because I don't know if I can, I just have a thing with people on their knees. But it's this thing where I've just been avoiding it because I feel mentally so clear. I feel so good. Like it's the holidays and I feel like I know I can conquer all this shit. I'm not crying. I'm not lonely. Like, I don't give a fuck. To the point, like, I see all these good looking people and I'm like, oh, great, you're great, you're great. But what does that do for me? And I love that feeling, yo. It's a certain swag, man. So the funny thing is, there has been like maybe two men who, one of them I had a crush on maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago, and nothing happened. And now they're like calling me. They're like, can I take you out? Can I do this? I'm even getting some like lunch money on my Cash App. It's kind of cute. I'm like, okay, hey, you still can't see me, but awesome. And then I'm like, why am I catching these men attention so hard? What the hell is going on? Fucking Don Massler, honey. So there is, and this is going to blow your mind. I know you probably heard about it through TikTok or through articles, but bitch, let's talk about the hormone vasopressin. Women, we fall on the whole oxytocin, right? It makes us feel love. It makes us feel great. Men, that doesn't happen. Men, they have a hormone called vasopressin, and it is vital for a man to fall in love. Now, what is vasopressin? Vasopressin is something that develops in a man where, and sometimes it can be through his aggression, through his anxiety, through his depression. But it's something that tags. So they have this thing where it says, no, stress that man the fuck out. He'll love you more. I think it's truth. Men, we found out also this, when the vasopressin hormone is on, how you can turn it on in a man. Don't fuck him. Don't fuck him. Don't have sex with him. Make him wait. Like, seriously, now I get, if somebody would have told me years ago, like, of course, you're like, virtue, make him wait for him to respect you. No, make him wait for his ass to love you. Like, make him wait. When the oxytocin hormone is not released in a man so fast, vasopressin happens. And this is built up. And this gives the man the courage to love, to really fight for, to hold on to. It's something that's important to him, that struggle gene. And we've had friends who are in like fucked up relationships with people, and they're like, how can you be with that person? That person stresses him the fuck out. That vasopressin is kicking in, and the man needs that hormone in order to love, in order to secure. Not all the time, right? But it's important. And what happens is that when you have sex with someone, of course, dopamine is released. We're all happy. That oxy is happening in the woman. It's huge for that man. That oxy comes and it goes. It's so fleeting. And that man becomes detached from you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is all science. Totally blew my mind. But it made sense. And so it's this thing about, so if you're feeling crazy, if you're feeling whatever, you just have some oxy in your system, honey. Just control that shit. But I was just totally mind blown about hearing about vasopressin and hearing about oxytocin. And how it's fleeting. So I wanted just to leave that with you, and just to see how you're doing is like, is that relating for you? And I want to help. So if you're going through any type of crazy, and no, I'm not saying to isolate yourself, but I am saying that if you are going through it for the holidays, if you are, it may not be a smart thing to dump all of your eggs in one basket. And I mean, like, take on a booty call or sleep with someone that you're not necessarily connected to, just because it's fleeting, or just to have a body. It's going to make you feel worse. You're going to feel like shit. So I'm like, thug it out. Just thug it out. This is one of the first years where I am so non-needy and strong. Like, I'm so fucking focused. Like, nothing at this time can hurt me, can get to me. And I fucking love that feeling. And I want that for you. So I just want you to explore that. If you're in a relationship, have fun. It's great. But even that, a little push and pull ain't never hurt nobody. It's holiday season. Holiday seasons, of course, we know depression goes up. Suicide rates go up.
we all go through it. And I think that there is a way where we can manage and maneuver through this. It takes some reading, it takes some study, and yeah, sometimes it takes the word no. No is a very powerful fucking word. And that has been my go to right now. And it's been great. Back on fucking track. How long is this shit gonna last? I don't know. But I am finding the value in saying no. Like I am. I'm finding the value in myself. Like I'm like, ooh, I'm a treasure, honey. Like, oh, like I see myself and I'm like, Charli, you are so fucking sexy, bitch. Look at that ass. Look at your tits. Look at how you move, and no one can have this at the time except for me. I like it. So I wanted just to share that with you, just to see how you're doing with your hormones, and are you connecting, and are you playing yourself?
I wanted just to check in, just to talk about that. I thought that was super funny. And also, of course, because if you're going to listen to me, honey, I feel that I need to give something that's helpful. So, how can you maneuver between holiday stress, depression, and your hormones? So there's a couple of things. How can you maneuver this season? And you're going to make it out. You're going to make it out okay. You're going to be just fine. And 2023 is going to be fucking amazing. But if you are feeling a certain way right now, one, acknowledge your feelings. If you're feeling a certain way, if you're feeling depressed, up, whatever, acknowledge that shit. It is okay to be like, I'm sad. Or it's okay to be like, I'm fucking happy. It's okay to be like, fuck these people. I'm going to buy gifts on myself. I'm being selfish. It's okay, but acknowledge how you're feeling and own it. Own it. And if it is where you're sad and you're depressed, reach out. Reach out to someone. You may not, and there's a period where you may not trust your friends. You may not trust your family. Fine. But maybe Instagram, maybe connect with someone that has those same kind of feelings as you, or, connect with someone, find something, reach out. You can't have that stuff bottled up in you. I think one of the most important things to keep all of this stuff steady, don't abandon your healthy habits. Right now, routine is so important. It's cold, it's the winter, it's the holidays. You gotta have some type of healthy routine you do on a daily fucking basis. So besides of me, getting up in the morning, I take my adaptogens, I take my chlorella, all that stuff, is I also practice now gratitude, where and my gratitude, I don't say like, oh, I'm so happy for this. No, if I look at something, or if I'm like, oh, I love it that way. Oh, I love when that sun is out shining. Or when I'm home, I'm like, oh, this bed is amazing. Or I'm in my car, I'm like, you're the best car ever. Or if I see someone and I love their nails, I'm like, oh my gosh, your nails are fabulous. And I get so excited. And my gratitude is just an appreciation, because I realize when you appreciate more, good stuff happens all the time. So I am the most appreciative, grateful motherfucker there is right now, because good shit is happening. I'm like, I love that. My friends come, like, oh my gosh, your coat's fabulous. I got so excited for her coat. It was amazing. Guess what? I ended up getting the same coat 2 days later. Huh? The practice of gratitude, like, it's amazing. Shout it out. Say it's your favorite sofa. This is your favorite friend. Like, just be happy. And I've been doing that on a daily basis, and you'll be so surprised of how happy you become. I'm surprised how happy I am. I'm like, yeah, no, everything's great. This is the greatest day. This is the best day ever. This is, oh my gosh, this food is good. It's amazing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait, really quickly. Another thing is, another helpful tip, and also for folks who are worried about gaining weight over the holidays, because the food is good, the eggnog is here, everything is crazy. And don't get it twisted, honey. I have brought myself some eggnog, the alcohol eggnog. It's so good. I haven't had any yet, but I can't wait. But here is a really cool health hack. As far as eating is concerned, right? I know people don't like to waste food. Waste the fucking food. If you brought pack of 10 cookies and those 10 cookies are not the same way you remember them, you don't have to feel obligated to finish it. Throw it away. If you bought a certain cheesecake and you're like, yay, and it's not the best, throw it away. If you're not satisfied with a meal,
get a little bit, throw it away. Throw it the fuck away. Don't feel obligated to eat that shit. Don't feel bad. That is a wonderful way to lose weight. Like, you'll be surprised how many times we obligate ourselves to eat food we don't like or if it's not good. And my thing is, if it's not up to par, I don't touch it. Sorry. I put it aside. And that's fine. You can do more of that. Say no.
Oh, I'm like in a no mood. But no, say no. I just wanted to encourage you guys for the holidays. Whatever you celebrate, happy holidays, man. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Pagan's Day, whatever the hell you do. Happy fuck all this holiday. I got to pay rent. I'm rooting for you as well. This is a time where we can be more generous to each other. We can be kind. You can be kind to yourself. You can be generous to yourself. Baby, take care of your fucking self. Seriously. And buy yourself a gift. Like, buy yourself something. I know, like, a lot of us, we take care of other people. But no, buy yourself something outrageous. Something just for you. And don't tell anybody. It's yours. Yeah, and I would say, yeah, the holidays are interesting. They're great. They're hard for some of us. Some of us are going through loss. But I say all those feels, man. Isn't it great to know you're fucking living? You're alive and you can feel. So I say pull up that gratitude, hold out on that sex if you can, and buy a gift for yourself. And the most important thing that we can do at this time is love. Love. Love others, love things around us, and most importantly, love ourselves. And how do you love yourself? Bet you make yourself smile. You make yourself smile. What is that? Is loving yourself buying something new? Is loving yourself treating yourself to a workout? Is loving yourself saying no to others because you love yourself more? Yeah. Love. And I want to leave that with you. You are special. You are valued, honey. So if you find yourself struggling, just remember you. It's about you and how are you going to love on you. And I'm thinking, you know what? That's homework. That's homework for everybody. How are you going to love for you? Give yourself, it is now, what is today's date? It is December 17th. Can you give yourself 6 days of love? Every day you do something for you because you love you. Can you do that? You know how they have like the 12 days of Christmas? Give yourself 6 days of love. You're fucking worth it. But I think that's how we maneuver through these holidays. More love. All day. And that's how you get to your pussy. You deserve better. Go get better. Bye. I'll see you guys soon.